And take two. Welcome to Mythic Griffin. I'm Walt. You can call me Mythic. Griffin is my dog. Yeah, I came up with that little intro. What do you think? Leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're playing Oblivion Remastered with mods. This is because although I have tried a lot of other similar games that have come out more recently, I'm still encoding overload. Oh, that's annoying. I keep coming back specifically to Oblivion, especially since the remaster came out, just because I like the gameplay. You know, I like the world of it. Encoding overload. I'm gonna have to do something to figure out why this is happening. Oh, it's always a project to get to your project, and if you don't have a project, then you don't have to worry about making up projects to get to your projects that you wanted to do, because streaming isn't easy for you. You've got an encoding error. It's gonna keep happening no matter what you do, and then sometimes it just randomly stops. Do. This is my song about how things work for me sometimes. What do you think of my song? All right. Well, fiddlesticks. I don't want it to keep encoding error. Consider turning down your video settings or using a faster encoding preset. I've basically got, actually, maybe if I turn the graphics down. Here's another thing I've noticed. I do have my output, my stream output, about as low as humanly possible, or computerly. This is such a frustration. I set these settings every time I play, every single time. I come back into the game, it's put itself right back where it defaults, no matter how many times I hit apply. I don't know if I'm missing where there's a spot to hit save. I don't want this on ultra. Let's go right down to medium. Let's go down to medium, shall we? Encoding overload. Consider turning down your video settings or using a faster encoder. Encoder overload! Apply channels. Apply changes. My dog doesn't even mind when I yell. How cool is that? All right. So it's a lot less grass and stuff. Why, oh why, do you think it keeps forcing itself? See, because it doesn't auto-detect right here. Probably does it every time it loads, and it sees that I have a very powerful, a pretty good card, a graphics card. I mean, by today's standards, it's starting to show its age, but it's my CPU that the bottleneck is at. It's a i5. It's an older i5. So, like, yeah. Sorry, I've been doing this for years and years, and I'm not made of money. So that's how it is. I'm still getting a big, fat encoding error. Let's see if I can trigger it just by running quickly and keep an eye on it. Okay, no encoding error. No encoding error. Run. Fly, you fool, fly. And now that I'm keeping an eye over there, I don't see it. Oh, there it goes, finally. Yeah, it's like, oh, you're on to me. You know what this is? This is a trickster effect. This is the Skinwalker. I also have a lot of interests in mythology and cryptids and all sorts of wonderful things. And there's this kind of, I wouldn't say necessarily newer idea, but perhaps its dissemination into pop culture is newer. This thing called a hitchhiker effect. Okay, so we're going to talk about ghosts for a minute. You'll have to excuse me. I'm going to talk about ghosts while we're playing Oblivion. So we're all familiar with the concept of a ghost, a spirit, which can then kind of bleed into things like demons and jinns and whatever, right? You know, it's the world is perforated with little tiny holes, and we fill those holes in with concepts that seem to make sense to us. And whether or not they're real, you know, perception is a funny thing. So, ghosts, whether they're real or not, is not my concern, but I like the idea of it. Oh, encoding error. And I like thinking about it. I think it'd be cool if they were real, but I don't know. Anyway, going to talk about ghosts. We've all heard of ghosts, and by way of that, most of us are familiar with the term poltergeist. Oh, I had a burp, sorry. I'm drinking the delicious and ever effervescent Polar Seltzer. Try a Polar Seltzer. I love the toasted coconut. It's delightful. You know, it's carbonated, so you get a little gassy. Excuse me. Pardon me. So anyway, we're all familiar with poltergeists, yes? Or maybe we're not all, but you know, by this point in time, we are. For a long time, the term poltergeist was probably not as well known as it is now, and so similar to that, there's these other ideas coming around, such as something called a hitchhiker effect, and also something called the trickster, which is sometimes associated with this place. Oh, he's not going to turn around. Why would you want to kill one of these guys? They're such sweeties. You don't see me. I'm invisible. They do bite real hard, and they will attack me if they see me, but let's let him be. Oh, I triggered him because I stood up and ran, and he heard me. You don't see me. See that? No good with these guys. There's a way to do a block. It's very hard with this big sword. But there, see, it slows time. That's one of the mods. If you do just the right block. Sorry, Mr. Wolf. Let's heal up. So there's these ideas. It's a dead boar, I think. Like the hitchhiker. Yeah, I'm taking a long time to get to my point. This is my stream. And also the trickster effect. And I think that I am something of a focal point for what these people talk about, this trickster stuff. It seems to me that I have grand endeavors of doing simple things like streaming a game, and chatting, and perhaps, you know, engaging in some discussion on interesting topics to me. And what happens is it seems to me very regular. I get this encoding overloaded type of an issue. I run into a situation where it's like, this doesn't seem like it's the normal amount of resistance. It feels like a greater degree of resistance. And maybe I'm, you know, by thinking these things, somehow manifesting it. I'm not sure. Now, why does it say Corsair Link 4.9.9.3 up in the upper left corner? I'll tell you, that's why, because I think that's an overlay. Now, I had gone through and shut off all the overlays in order to help, you know, with the stream clarity, because as I mentioned, this is an ongoing thing. And maybe that's not an overlay. I'll have to look it up. But whatever it is, and it's not showing up on the stream, but I can see it here on my direct monitor here. That's something. And it's probably why I'm having all these encoding overloads. Yeah, I shut it off, and yeah, I told it not to shut itself on. But either I'm having some sort of poltergeist, or I'm suffering under the yoke of some sort of, like, curse, productivity curse, whatever, luck curse. I perhaps just have, like, interminably bad luck. And, you know, because this manifests not only here in, like, the gaming world with technology, but I was trying to attach a simple towel holder in the bathroom. I was trying to install a towel holder, and I had, you know, I'm not putting it directly into studs, so I used an anchor for the screw, and I got the mounting plate there, and I had such trouble with the mounting plate, and it's something that I don't think I should be having trouble with. It's surprising to me. How can I shut this off whilst streaming? Can I wondereth? I'm going to Control-Alt-Delete. I'm going to hit the task manager. Okay, I still can see the game. Definitely getting an overload here. There's Task-O Manager. I'm looking up Corsair Link. Let's do it on the phone. You know, that way I'm not... Corsair Link. I think it's an overlay. Corsair Link. What is Corsair Link? Oh, Corsair IQ Link. Isn't that what runs my LEDs? Smart component. Yeah, what is Corsair IQ Link? What if it's just Corsair Link? Right? This is because I should be dealing with this now while I'm trying to... You know, I've only been going now for, 10 minutes. Corsair IQ Link. Corsair IQ Link is an innovative PC component ecosystem that eliminates traditional cable clutter. Yes, this is part of the components in my why is it appearing in my game? Okay, showing up like this. Like, come on, guys. Showing up on game screen. Now I'm in the internet. This is 2026 internet, and I'm sure that this is not going to be able to find my problem or even like think about my problem, because it's not geared to do that. We have broken the internet. It is now geared to be able to provide revenue to companies which may or may not, in likelihood, do not have anything to do with what you're looking up or like the internet itself. See, the problem is Corsair Link gets involved with things like the function, the BIOS, I think. And I am going to just shut it off now. I'm going to hit delete. Let's see if that goes away. Probably not. I don't care. I'm probably going to crash my computer, but I'm just fed up. I'm fed up with it. Corsair Link, Corsair Link. Corsair Services, Corsair Link. There's 4 services here in Corsair Link. How about I tell you to piss off? Let's try that. Corsair Services, end task. There you go. Get off my screen, buddy. See, there's something called Corsair Link, and then there's also Corsair IQ. So I look up Corsair Link, and it will not let me close this. Man, this stuff is nonsense. Let's just try opening it. Corsair Link. Corsair Link. Well, my guy sits and kneels, and time flies by. I'm not using my great sword. Corsair Link 4. Let's go ahead and run that. Open it right up. Open it right up. I mean, it's already running because it's showing up in a little on my, it's kind of like up in the left corner where that little reddish tree is a little rectangle that's white and in pretty standard. It's not like a image or anything. It looks like it's actually printed text, and it's floating on top of my. Oh, here you go, Corsair Link. Let's check it out. Whoa, it looks super cool. Lighting node prod, link controller, configure, profile, options. Let's see, options, settings. Run at Windows Startup. Eat my boop. Apply. Okay. Close it. Can you? This device is being controlled by IQ. Oh, look, there's a picture of the side of my computer. Oh, that's kind of neat. Jeez, Crow. Performance. Yeah, performance is good. Profile, performance, options. Can I shut you off, little buddy? All right, I turned off Run at Windows Startup. I'm just going to say fine. I'm going to say okay. Graphics. Oh, God, why is this a thing? Why do I have to deal with this? This is nothing. This is nonsense. Okay, I'm going to close you. Am I going to have to crush... I'm going to have to crush this stream, nice 10-minute stream of me ranting and singing and saying nothing of import. If I get sponsored by Polar Seltzer or I get 1 million likes, I will... I don't even know what I would do. I think I would be happy with the world. Would that give me happiness? Probably not. What does give happiness is your perspective, the framing of things. So let's frame this as a positive experience. I've been futzing around with this for 15 minutes. Corsair Link sucks. Let's go ahead and try and turn it off once more in the Corsair Link, guys. Here it is. Everybody get excited. Let's end the task. End task. Doesn't even blink. Sorry, you're not allowed to end this task. It's way too important for you, the owner of the computer, to be able to manipulate and have any sort of say in. You see, because we are making money, and we have some people who use this. I do like having fancy RGB. My cousin built this computer, and or maybe he won it in his office in like a competition. And then we did a little bit of altering to it, and the most recent update I did is the graphics card. And what it's running is, I believe, a 3090 Ti GT Force RX T DBD FG HGY Elemental Q. It's a really nice one. Now look, see, I'm not experiencing that slowdown right now. Corsair Link is still up there. So yeah, what is it? A 3090 Ti, I think, which is like, I think it's pretty decent. It's better than my last one. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. It's likely almost. Oh, there it goes. Encoding overload. Consider turning down. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to shut this down once again. This was take 2, and now we're going to move into take 3. And I want you all to be very excited. And just wait here 1 minute. I'm going to save my game. Save my game. I like to save over the oldest. And in this particular save, I didn't have to like keep a save game at the end of the tutorial area in case you ever want to go back. See, now it's lost. Now, see, look at this. Sorry, I got to complain some more. It's on borderless, right? Borderless. And it has lost its ability to be borderless. So let's apply changes. F, doink, F, oink, F, escape back. So, okay, now it let me come back out. Why is that setting changing? That's what I'm calling a trickster effect. I think I did that on stream, that I switched, and it might have been the stream right before this, that I switched this to borderless. And I also changed the graphics. Let's just go and look. If it's back on ultra, okay, it's staying on medium, so that's nice. Anyway, we're going to save this game again. I'm going to save this with that setting, okay? And then next time we're streaming, we're going to check and see. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to see if I can't get rid of this Corsair Link overlay. Wish me luck. If you know anything about it, leave a comment. And thanks for dropping by. Mythic Griffin, out! Yes, I will not be able to reach